So yeah, let us talk about music. So this album has been out for some time already, but I really wanted to talk to you guys about how wonderful Pink is. Pink is amazing. I'm gonna reach back here, grab this album. So I bought this album on vinyl. Actually, well, here's what happened. So when you bought tickets for the concert, you get a free copy of the album. So I did not buy the CD version because I'm getting the ticket the I'm getting the CD from the ticket. And so this vinyl I just I have the other vinyls from Pink, and I obviously want to add the other ones, these ones, this one. And vinyl's amazing. You see that picture? It's Pink Eyes, Pink Eyes. It's Pink's eyes, done up one of the photo shoots she did for Beautiful Trauma. But this also came with a digital download of the album, which yeah, super dope. This is why I think that this part of the why I like vinyl so much is because one, I mean, like CDs, okay, CDs are fading already, okay? CDs are like going out of business. They're no longer really a thing. They make them, but I think it's really kind of excuse me. It won't be long before the CDs are no longer a thing, and the digital world is taking over. But vinyl has been sticking around. And the thing about vinyl is, to me, I don't buy all the albums on vinyl. I really only buy the ones I really, really want, or the ones I really, really want to enjoy the quality of the sound, because there is a difference. There really is a difference. And then, of course, there's sometimes always like cool stuff, like these big versions of the book of this has the lyrics in it, and you get the digital download anyways. So it's like, that's an awesome picture. So it's like, why not? But on this album, the thing about me, I enjoy a sanger. Not a singer like in the town, but sanger like someone who sings their heart out. And on this album, she's like singing, like she's sang before in other previous albums, but sometimes, she does a different vibe of music, and it's very different. And every album's kind of had a different journey, and this one she sings on it. And so yeah, if you have not picked up Beautiful Trauma, download it now. Get it legally. Hello. Download it now from iTunes. I don't know if you have Apple Music or Spotify. I think it's on all these services. If you're one of those persons who uses a streaming service. I still have not subscribed to a fucking streaming service. I feel like the music that I want, I enjoy, again, I go and I get, and so I just haven't did it yet. So that's that. And so that album is super dope. What I'm gonna say some of my top picks. They're all kind of my top picks. They're all pretty. There's not really one that I'm like not living for. They're all. How I categorize them is, I look at my playlist and see what ones I have stars next to, and all of the albums, all of her tracks on here have stars, which is, it's Pink, so amazing. Another one for the books. When I'm talking about Pink, I really kind of there's so many things I can say about Pink, but when we're talking about her albums, I enjoy every single one of her albums. I would have to say, if I had to pick my favorite album, why did I put myself in this predicament? Sorry, I'm opening my Pink collection right now on my. I would say I mean, there is no favorite. They're all. They're all pretty dope. I mean, the thing is, they all speak to an era of my life, and it's much like Madonna. It's much like who's another one? Missy Elliott is another one. Even No Doubt, I would put Cher. Mary J. Blige. They all have like obviously every said Madonna. There's there's a now even Gaga. I would put Gaga in that category before, but before that, the reason why the music for me is like an amazing thing is because it is a soundtrack to my life, and each of these albums, each of the Pink albums, has they came out at a time that, however, it happened magically. It kind of fit with what my life, it kind of mirrored my life at the time, and so it's really interesting that whatever music she was putting out at the time was relevant and pertinent to what I was going through and kind of fitted in there. I would have to say, I'm Not Dead was really a great album by Pink. One of my faves. Okay, so if I had to pick my top faves, I'm Not Dead and The Truth About Love were my tops. My top two albums. Even This Beautiful Trauma is getting there. I have to like listen to it more. But it's up there. It's up there. There's okay, but the easy thing I will say is my least favorite album. I know I always got to rain on everyone's parade. My least favorite album is Try This. I don't know. The album is just, and I'm not to say I don't like it, and I'm not to say I don't have some favorite tracks on there, because obviously God Is a DJ was on there. Last to Know is one of my favorite tracks. I don't even know that it was a release track, The Last to Know, but it's an amazing song. Oh My God is one of my other favorite songs on that album. Catch Me While I'm Sleeping is another one of my favorite songs. The lead single, I believe, was Trouble, and I didn't get into it. Like, I just wasn't feeling Trouble. And I think that's the reason why I didn't. I bought the album. I have the album. I even bought the new vinyl that came out. But the Trouble to me was just, it wasn't, it was too, actually, I think it had to do with the video. It really was so, like, Western themes, and I was just like, like a saloon. I think it was a saloon it was in, and it really just, I have this hair right here. You guys can't see that, but there's hair that's, like, on my face, that just really just, I don't know. It just wasn't, it wasn't a zhuzh, you know? And then, so now let's talk about, so I'm talking about singing. This is why I love singing. Now, I finally have gotten to get into, and really fully listen to and get up there. And I knew I was going to love it. Tamar Braxton. I knew I was going to love it because another singer is Tamar Braxton. And her new album, Bluebird of Happiness, is out. It's been out. But I finally have gotten to play through some tracks, and really pick out my fave tracks and really just kind of combine everything. And I'm super excited. I don't know if I've said this on here, but the Great Escape Tour has been on sale, going on sale, and she'll be in the third row. I'm just saying, she'll be in the third row with waiting to hear these lovely ladies sing. Monica, I've seen before. Tamar, I've seen before. I've seen Tamar twice. I've met her once. And Escape. So I'm super excited. And so anyways, the song tracks on her album, my favorite tracks, I mean, I know my favorite tracks on the album are the ones where she's singing. Actually, I have one, track that's on there that is not her singing, but it's like the track that in my brain plays when I hear this album, when I think about this album, this is the track that plays. Wanna Love You Boy. It's kind of like, it just is in repeat in my head, and it's been on repeat since I started listening to this album. It's not her really singing, it's more of her singing, but it's not singing. But Empty Boxes is the last track. My Man is another track. I mean, it was a single off the album before the album, like way before the album came out. So if you haven't listened to that, get it. Obviously, Blind. If you haven't heard Blind, if you haven't seen her perform Blind on anything, get into it. The Makings of You is great as well. But I would say, oh, it's a great album. I can't wait to hear her sing it live or sang it live. At least the parts that are the singing. So I don't know what the set's gonna look like. I don't know what her set will sound like. Because she has 3 albums to kind of choose from. I don't know how she's going to combine all these wonderful songs, but she's going to be popping and dropping, I'm sure, which I'm excited for. So yeah, it is Halloween season, and I am like over Halloween. Why? Because I've been dressing up for Halloween all month. We've had a horror series, which just ended yesterday, and so I'm just like, Halloween Central is like done so for me. Well, it's not done so. I still have flipping Saturday and Tuesday, which is actually Halloween, and I don't know. It's like, it's exhausting. Like, people don't understand how much effort it takes to like get costumes, and then like for the horrors, I had to do different costumes for every week, and it was just kind of like, oh, it's so exhausting. And I mean, we made it happen, but whatever. But it just really takes it's work. It is work, guys, and that's the part that it's like, oh. Everyone else gets to, pick the day or whatever, maybe 2 nights. You pick up a weekend night that you're going to dress up, enter some costume contests, and then you have the Halloween night if you dress up. I mean, it's a Tuesday this year. I think it's a Tuesday. Yeah, it's a Tuesday this year, so it's not really going to necessarily be like a big to do. I don't think. I think a lot of people, I mean, after a certain age, some people just don't dress up for Halloween, like on Halloween, and just do the weekend thing, which is, hey, by all means. But when you have to dress up and have to put a show together and have to do all these things, it can be a little overwhelming. But I enjoy it. Like, it's just the process of getting ready. And I even with this, life, it's just the process of getting ready and getting there. Even when not like, it's just like, the preparation. It's just like, somebody please. And I don't mind just doing it. Like, but it's just the work that goes into it. And it's just like, I'm so lethargic, and the weather's changing. It's getting cooler. The fall / winter weather is coming along, and it's just, you just want to be in bed, and you just want to be in your blankets. You don't want to do anything. You just want to chill the fuck out and not have to go anywhere. Which is, I've kind of been in this hibernation mode for some time, but this weather it does it for me. At any rate, that's my review, or I don't even know the review. It's just me talking nonsense about these wonderful singers in my life. Other music that is notable, obviously, I have not talked about Tori Amos on here and her new CD, Native Invader, as much as I need to. I get emotional when I talk about that album, and that's why I really haven't talked about it. So yeah, I just haven't. Another singer. Okay, let's talk about before we get out of here. This is your take home for the CD. If you have not, if you are a Christmas person, which it's still early for me for Christmas, but here we are. We're entering November, and you're gonna need some Christmas music. Get this album, ladies and gentlemen. Get it, download it, go and buy it. Fantasia, Christmas After Midnight is an amazing Christmas album. I love a good Christmas album. I bump a good Christmas album. It's been out. It's been out about 2 weeks now, 3 weeks now maybe. It's a great Christmas album. I love it. Get it. Get into it. Her Hallelujah alone is worth the album. Okay? Fantasia is a singer. Get it. Go, run, fast. Download it. I don't know if it's streaming. It might be streaming, but get into it. Fantasia, Christmas After Midnight is the album title. Go, run, walk fast, quickly. Well, that's it for now. Get those albums. Get them. Get into it. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.